Are you looking for a single family home, but not necessarily be inside of a gated community where you have to pay a high maintenance cost? So stay until the end of the video because I'm going to show you a brand new villa in a potential location under $200,000. I'm Juan Briseño and welcome to another video. All right, so starting taking a look at the map here, we can see the whole destination. The project or property is located in the Bávaro area, or I can tell it's like between the Punta Cana area and Bávaro area. The name of the project is the Breeze Villas. Now, here I will walk you through what will be the ideal target slash purpose for this type of product. This is especially for someone that wants to start with something solid, not necessarily to be inside of a gated community with bunch of amenities and paying those high maintenance costs, because at the end we are talking about just 20 houses. All right, it's simple. But also, if you want to use it as a second vacation home or considering to generate income through long-term rental, this can work. But overall, I can tell you, if you have in mind generating a high capital gain, this place has it all. And I will walk you through why. First, okay, regarding the locations I mentioned before, you are like between Bávaro and Punta Cana area. What does that mean? That you are close to everything. For example, the first attractive thing I could mention about this area is the fact like just right here, you have Almacenes Unidos, which is pretty much like a Walmart. You can find everything you need just here. And you are just in a time frame of 2 maximum 3 minutes. So nothing actually. In front of it, you also have a gas station, really convenient, just right here, plus a famous Dominican restaurant where, if you don't want just to drive 15 minutes just to eat well and have a good environment, you can always come just through here. You also have a couple gyms. You have easy access to everything. All right. So let's say that you want to go to the Blue Mall area, which is the biggest mall we have in Punta Cana so far. So the project, you already know where it is, just right here. This is just the highway that connects you with the whole destination. You don't have to deal with traffic, not at all. So if you want to come to Blue Mall, which is located right here, it will take you no more than 10 minutes. I could tell 7, but all right, let's set just 10 minutes. If you want to come to the international airport, just 10 more minutes. Also, just right here where the Punta Cana village is located, you also have commercial areas where you have multiple and tasty restaurants that will take you just 10 minutes. Now, let's say you want to go to the downtown, just look at it. Easy access to the highway, and then you are the downtown in 5 minutes, no more than that. In the downtown, you have the rest of the services, amenities, restaurants, things to do. So the second place most visited after the beach, I could say. And you are just in a 5 minute time frame. Now, let's say you want to go to the beach. Here, you are not just attached to only one beach. Actually, it's your decision to go wherever you want, right? But if you want to go to Bávaro Beach or Bibihawa, as we know it like locally, it will take you around 15 minutes, more or less. It's just through the highway. Then you take the Barceló Avenue, which is right here, and the beach is just right here. If you want to go to Cabeza de Toro, just look at it. You take the highway, then take here this avenue, and then you are in Cabeza de Toro. But even if you want to go to the Punta Cana beaches, located just right here, that's something that you can also do. Of course, here can be a bit different because normally the access that you have can be through a beach club. So sometimes you have to make a reservation. Of course, you have to pay for that. But again, it's your decision just to see, okay, today I'm going to be at the Punta Cana beach. Tomorrow I will go to this beach. Or even if you want to go to Macau beach, It's pretty much like a straight shot right here. It will take you like 30 minutes, more or less. But again, it's your choice. Also, from here, you are very, very close to Bavaro Adventure Park, that, in my opinion, is one of the best adventure parks in the whole country, okay? Which is located right here. So the project is here. You take here this street. Here, you take the main highway, and there you go. So at the end, this location is very potential because first, you don't have to deal with traffic. You are close to everything and it is easy access. Now, getting back again to the project itself, here, all this area is under development, as you can see. That's why I mentioned at the beginning that this can be ideal if you are planning to generate a solid capital gain, because it is not normal just to get a 3 bedroom villa with decent and good qualities under $200,000. So the reason of this price is because everything here is under construction. But don't get me wrong, because there are already properties already done and people living here. For example, you can appreciate here that there are houses already built. This is a gated community in the same street. So here in front is going to be a commercial area. So at the end, you don't have like to drive if you need some basics, maybe something for your breakfast, pharmacies and things like that, because at the end, that's the idea. Like in all these pre-construction area, you can find those basics, but more than that, you also are close to international schools. So for someone that is looking this type of product, not necessarily go over $200,000, but have all these things near, this can be a solid product. By the way, you also have two hospitals very, very close. This is one which is hospital, and just look at it, the distance. You leave the community just at the end, not the end of the street, but in the middle of the street. Then you take this road, and that's it. That can take you pretty much like 5 minutes. But if you also want to explore a different options, just here at Punta Cana Village, you also have Punta Cana doctors, just right here. So that's also important. A lot of people always ask, what is the distance to go to the beach, but never what is the distance to go to a hospital. So there you go. Okay, so now that we're on the same page and you already are familiar with the location plus the distance from the project to multiple places of interest, let's take a look to the model unit and get familiar with the qualities and the layout. All right, guys, so this is it. Thank you to stay until the end of the video. If you want to schedule a property tour or want to see just similar properties in Punta Cana, I have all my information below, so feel free to reach me out and then we can talk about possible next steps. If you want to continue learning about real estate in Punta Cana and be aware about the market, just hit the subscribe button and get aware because I'm uploading videos every week. Until the next time.